Hey guys, this is Ashmit and I'm back with a video, and this time I've got a comparison for you of the HTC Desire 816 versus the Moto G Moto 2 2014 edition. So yeah, let's get right into it. So yes guys, here we are. This is the Moto G2, this is the HTC Desire 816. First of all, let me clear something out, that I'm not here to criticize any company, Motorola or HTC. I'm just here to give you my thoughts on both the phones, and which might help you to decide which is better for you. So if you're here to listen for some criticism, just leave, stop the video and just go. So are you still here? Okay, so let's get started. First of all, let's talk about a little bit with Moto G. It's got a 5-inch display with 1280 by 720p display, which gives it a total of 294 ppi. On the right, it's all got volumes and the power key on the right. On the left, actually. On the left, on top, the 3.5mm headphone jack, a secondary microphone. On the right hand side, there's nothing. On the bottom, there's the USB connector. On the back, there's a, sorry about that, there's a 8MP camera, flash, and the Motorola dimple. Okay. Next, HTC Desire 816. This is a phone with a 5.5-inch display with 1280p display, that is 1280 by 720p, which gives it a total of 267 ppi. On the right hand side, there the volume rockers and the what is this, power switch, I don't know, I'm sorry. On top, the 3.5mm jack. On the bottom, the USB connector. On the left hand side, there's nothing at all, only the flaps for SIM cards and micro SD card. On the back, HTC logo, the 13 megapixel camera, and the flash. Okay, let's compare these both devices. If we talk about these, you can see both are not the slimmest. HTC is much more slimmer than the Moto G. This might not look in this video, but in reality this is 7.9 millimeters, the HTC Desire, and Moto G2 is of 10.9 mm. So yeah, it's a little bit thicker, but in reality both devices feel good in the hands. This is a little bit small phone, so it is really grippy. It is a large phone, but I have a very large hands, as you can see here. So yeah, I can grip it very easily. The back, I must say, is a very glossy on HTC, which makes it really hard to clean, and it is not really suitable. You should have a cover. I have actually a cover, which is this. So if you want to look a review of this, there will be a link down in the description for this. So yeah, this is as you can see, there's the notification light. Yeah, that's there. The front facing camera is a 5 megapixel camera. This and these are the boom sound speakers, and we'll talk about them in a minute. And in the front of Motorola, there is stereo sounds, these two, and there is a 1.2 megapixel, or I think 2 megapixel camera, I'm not sure, but I think that's a 1.2 megapixel camera in the front, and all of that. So yeah, that's the hardware comparison. Let's get with the next one. So yes, let's talk about some cameras, and first of all we're going to talk about the the Motorola Moto G. I've checked it. The camera resolution at the back is 8 megapixel. On the front is 2 megapixel. So yeah, it has a 8 megapixel camera. Let's take some quick shot to compare it. This is my MyPo battery pack, and if you want to see a review of this, click on the link in the description. I'm gonna put a description down there. So yeah, let's take a quick photo of it. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah, keep it that way. So yeah, you can see there is a lot of clarity in the picture, but the colors are a little washed out in my view. So yeah, I'm going to put some more images if I could. So yeah, that is it. Let's talk about the HTC Desire 816. It's got a 13 megapixel back camera and a 5 megapixel front camera. 13 megapixel back camera, yes, it's really hard to do. Okay, are you kidding me? Yeah, so here we are. As you can see, clarity and zoomability is much more on this pic, and the colors are a little more natural on this than on Moto G. They both are very good cameras. I'm going to put some I'm going to put some front-facing camera shots here and now. As you can see, the pics from both the cameras. Both can shoot HD videos, but the Moto G can shoot in 720p and Moto and HTC can shoot in 1080p. I'm going to put a link down there for both the samples of these if you want to check them out, and the slow motion can be captured by both of them, but on HTC it is on a very odd 468p resolution, which is not HD. On Moto G it is on 720p. So if you want to watch them out, I'm going to put a link down there. Go and watch them out and enjoy. So next is audio. Both have front-facing speakers, and Moto G both have this, and on HTC we have boom sound. These I cannot play a music, but I can do something. No. Okay Google, what's the weather like?
It's 26 degrees with haze in Delhi.
So that's the full volume from Moto G, and let me see the volume here. Yeah. Okay. Okay Google. Okay, how's the weather like?
It's 26 degrees with haze and Gaziabad.
So as you can listen, in my view, the quality of speakers on HTC are much better than on Moto G, but if you compare the prices of both of them, Moto G is worth all the penny. Talking of price, these phones are available in the market for round about the Moto G is available on Flipkart for 12,999, and HTC you can find this in market for around about 24 to 25,000 depending where you are in India. So yeah, that is really good. But if you ask me why am I comparing these phones, the basic reason is because both have Snapdragon 400 processors in there, but Moto G has 1.2 gigahertz and HTC Desire 816 have 1.6 gigahertz on quad cores, both on quad cores. Moto G has 1 gigabytes of RAM and HTC Desire has 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. So basically, how's the performance? Performance on both the devices are very good. The software is customized by both the OEMs, very good. Motorola uses stock Android. There's no tweaking at all. A little bit tweaking for their own software like Motorola Assist, Alert, Moto Migration, and that's it. A little few here and there things to differ it, but overall it is stock Android, and everybody loves stock Android. It is running on Android 4.4. It is going to be upgrade to Lollipop, but in India it is not yet just received it. So yeah, on HTC it is The software is running the HTC Sense, which is Sense 6.0, I am guessing, if I'm not wrong. Sorry, I'm forgetting a lot of things. It is running on, no, not this. It is running on software info. HTC Sense version 6.0 and Android version is 4.4.2, as you can see there. The performance of both the softwares are very good. They both are very fluent. They can do every task, day-to-day task, very fluently and easily. There's no doubt about that. If you are a person who likes to chat and do a little bit of gaming and everything, these phones should be just fine. Moto G is the only thing that HTC Desire can do much more better is gaming, because it has 1 gigabytes of RAM and this has a 1.5 gigabytes of RAM, but in day-to-day life there is no difference in the performance. So yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, let's talk about battery life on these devices. Motorola Moto G has a 2070 milliamp hour battery, while HTC Desire have 2600 milliamp hour battery. That is at least one third bigger battery on HTC. But you have to remember that HTC have a bigger display and a little bit more powerful processor, if you can say. It is clocked more eventually, and Motorola is a little bit less on the screen size. It is 5 inches, it is 5.5 inches, but they both have the same resolution. So overall the battery of both the devices are very good. You're gonna get a full day out of each phones very easily, no problem with that. And even with heavy usage, there's not going to be a major issue surviving the day. But in the end, you have to get to the charger at night eventually with both the phones. So what's the conclusion of this device, of this video? First of all, if you're looking for a premium looking device which is much more durable, I would say, much more and it is a phablet category device, and you're willing to spend 24 to 25,000 rupees, you can buy HTC Desire 816 and you won't be disappointed. It is a beautiful device. It can do anything and everything with ease. And if you are in the market and if you want to try a little bit different and powerful, you can look for Nexus 6, which is almost around at this price for 16 gigabyte model. But I would say the display on this is it has much less resolution, but the quality of the display is much better on this. Nexus 5 is a little bit, and the display of it is a little bit washed out, so I don't like it personally. But I would say if you buy this, you're going to be pretty impressed. If you talk about Moto G2, if you are looking for a phone under 15,000 which can do everything and anything perfectly, which has a good battery life, a decent camera, not the best camera in the world, but decent camera, and which can do your day-to-day task and everything easily, you're looking at the device. There is nothing more than good than this. If you want to find the review of both devices, I'm going to give a link down there so you can click it and watch the full review of both the devices. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. That really helps. Subscribe and share this video if you liked it. That really helps. Thank you and peace.